Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Monday, May 17th, 2021. And I cut my hair. I cut my hair yesterday. I left inadvertently this little spot here on this side. It's a little bit longer than this side over here. But you know what? I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Better than most times that I have cut my own hair. This being the third time while in this place. I did it a few times in Kansas with the same clippers, but you know, I think I'm okay with this little swooshy extra length, slight extra length as opposed to the other side. Yeah, I did that yesterday because my hair length was beginning to bother me. What can I say about the day today? We are playing No Man's Sky. Folks did vote and said, hey, let's go ahead and play No Man's Sky on Mondays and Fridays going forward. And on Wednesday, I was thinking we're gonna just go and play Subnautica Below Zero because it just officially released on this past Friday. So I want to go and see, is it actually release worthy? Because we all know that sometimes these early access games, they come out and they say they're released and they're not actually ready to be released yet. So we'll go see just how released this game actually is on Wednesday. You know, sometimes it takes a few years before a released game actually becomes a realistic, good experience over the course of an entire playthrough. So how topical it is that we are in fact playing No Man's Sky, which yeah, I was just talking about No Man's Sky, by the way. That entire time we were talking about this game, which released and was nowhere near what people expected, as of course would be the case, but was also nowhere near an actual complete game with a lot of bugs and stuff and things that were wrong and bad, and there's still things that are wrong and bad, but at least it's a much more complete, better experience with more, a lot of the features that were originally intended for the experience, and changes that were made to reflect how people actually play the game. Because I remember when this game released initially that there was developer chatter. I forget the exact circumstances of where and when, but I think initially the plan was there weren't going to be bases, and there was a rather decent reason for there to not be bases, and that was that if you have a base, you're sort of stuck at your base, and the whole point, at least at launch of the game, was that you are supposed to go out and explore and get towards the center of the galaxy and reach the center of the galaxy as the driving force of the game. It was trying to promote constant movement, and the thought was, well, if we have bases that you build, well, that's sort of the opposite of what we intended. But then they saw how people actually play the game, and what people who bought the game were expecting of the game, and so they had to change what the intentions were for the game, and they completely changed the story. They completely changed how things work. They added in base building. They added in teleportation, so that you can continue to explore and have the base at the same time by being able to just teleport back to your base whenever you want. So that's pretty nice. And I do have a normal mode save that I've been messing around with a bit, that I'm honestly starting to get a little bit on the board side with, just because I don't really have the exact time to devote into setting up a base. Like, I've dumped a bit too much time, I think, into the whole base building aspect on my normal mode save. There is a lot to this system, and it would be nice to do and to explore that. But let's not do it before we actually have upgrades and technology in order to do that effectively. Well, last time we met, we did start the game this past Wednesday. I've apparently walked 15 KS. Okay. 15,000 steps. We have walked a distance. Thank you, game, for informing me that I have in fact walked a distance. Are these, like, recovered yet? No. No, they are not. Convenient that we made our base right next to a save spot as well, at the moment. Hey, do you have anything for me? No. No, no, no. But what's interesting about a lot of the base mechanics is that it is based upon real time. As in, there are mechanics like infinitely harvestable resources on the map that you can tap into, as well as sources of energy for those resources, and hydroponics and such, and even like creature raising, from what I can tell. All of that stuff is based off of real-time timers that continue when the game is not active. Like when you've closed the game, that still ticks down in real time, and it basically turns the game into an idle game, from what I can tell. And I don't know if I really like that. I don't know if I like that so much. Now, of course, between last time and this time, I have, of course, learned quite a bit more about the game. Let's continue with our little quest here, as we work towards getting into story progression to get into warp technology. Head on our way towards this distress signal. So I've learned more. I've learned that there are, in fact, 255. Now, I think that's quite possibly where we're going. Land there, please. At the crashed freighter. Why does it tell me to go so far away from the obvious destination? Yeah, reach the signal, hey. It's here! Who would have thought? Who would have thought that the gigantic crashed freighter would be our destination? Crash freighter's another thing that was added into the game after launch. This was not initially part of the game. We've got a log. Did we explore a crash freighter last time? I forget. I think so. Hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional ship, not a freighter. Yay, hyperdrive. We need microprocessors, which we could, buy. It says, begin the process of building the hyperdrive. Oh, great, this ship is awful. Yeah, we'll do that, but we need microprocessors, and I think the intent is that we don't have them quite yet. We need to purchase them from places. Or, it would be convenient if we could just find them on the ground somewhere. Like we have this convenient freighter here. With stuff and things. Do I have terrain manipulator? Yes, I do. Where is it? There. Hi. No, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh, did you not give me your stuff? Oh. You know, it would help if you would, give me your stuff. A warp cell for free! Yay. I like free. Free is my favorite number. Let's go get the rest of these while we're here. Though I do have to keep an eye on my thermal protection. Hey. You know, it would be great. Some thermal protection. Let's go. Hello, thing. Do I still have enough stuff? Yes, I do. Oh, God. Oh, I hate that bug. Oh, I hate that sometimes. So there's a little bit of a bug in the game that I have noticed, where sometimes you interact with an object that's supposed to, you know, cost resources to open, and it will just give you the resources without needing to open the thing. And one would think that that would be convenient. But the game sort of puts its triggers as to whether or not you've collected a thing based off of the payment rather than the actual collection of the stuff. So you'll get this marker that'll always be there. Oh great, we need to use both of our thingies. Hello, thing. Where's the hatch? There you are. See, it just did it, and when it comes to these radiation things... Ow. You can just suddenly end up with a whole bunch of radiation all at once without even noticing because you haven't opened, quote-unquote, opened the thing yet. Right? That just happened twice. We just interacted with the object before it allowed... But before it would bring up the prompt to, quote, repair the box to be able to open it in the first place. It just opened it. Is there a... Oh. Hi. Don't mind me. It just gave it to me anyway. You know what? I don't have the things I need to open that thing, apparently. I think I'm out of the sodium. I have 28 sodium. What was I out of? The metal? It was using chromatic metal. That's it. Why do I have this? Well, I guess that works. For now. We want better stuff. Yeah. I know, game. The thermal protection is falling. We need to leave. So by landing at that landing site, we don't actually consume any thruster resources when we take off again. Always try to land on a spot that has those green rings on them, because that means your takeoff will be free. That is until... where's the space station? Hello? On the opposite end of the universe here? I know that the landing sequence is unavailable. I would like to pulse engage to the space station terminal. Thanks. Or I could have just gone back to my base and gave the teleporter some power and teleported there for free. Still gotta get used to the whole teleportation thing. It's just it's such a divergence from how the game was originally designed. It changes things drastically. It makes making money really trivial. Being able to teleport to every single space station that you have ever visited. Ahem. This can't possibly be exploitable, could it? Why, yes. Yes, it could. Alright, hello, all these wonderful Viking everywhere. We need microprocessors. A few of those would be great, thanks. A few spares of those are great. Ooh, I want some of those. Because I know I need them for other things. Not like I have the inventory space for it. You sell this stuff? Okay, well now I know it sells that stuff here. That's actually really nice. Really nice. There's some stuff that needs that, and the primary way you get this is by killing sentinels. Which is always a great time. Killing the sentinels. They also sell the wiring looms. The unfortunate part is that they are very expensive. It's actually pretty cheap for those trade goods. But there's only 3 options for trade goods, and that's not the most ideal, because that's going to be a lot of inventory space per item. I have one of these. I should hold on to that. I have a multi-tool expansion slot? When the hell did I get that? Like, that's really useful. I want to hold on to that as long as I can. Until I get a really good multi-tool. How's my inventory? Awful. Awful. Full is the answer. Ahem. So it wants me to complete the building of the hyperdrive with that. So now it's full. Now you add the warp cell to that. And we're good to go. However, while we may be good to go from this perspective, I shouldn't have actually used that warp cell. I need... Hey. Hey. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Where's the antimatter housings recipe? Wait, what? Where's the antimatter housing recipe? Huh. Hyperdrive is installed. Oh, it's gonna give it to me now. Yeah. You want me to, find antimatter and all that. Alright. Let's do this thing. Where are you going to take me? Target detected. Let's go. Let's go get this antimatter. And then make the, get the recipe for the containers. Oh yeah, it's on a different planet. Because of course it's on a different planet. The whole point is to explore. But as soon as we can start going to other star systems, we'll be able to start getting a lot more upgrades. Like, I really would like more cargo inventory, and more regular inventory as well. Let us get going. Complete this mission. I remember when the game was straight up broken. Hello, there should be a landing spot here. Oh, this is abandoned. Why, hello. I know exactly what to do here. I know exactly what to do here. Where's the door? Where's the door? There's the door. Is it? Or is it already open? It is already open. Hello. Wait, where am I landing? Huh. Well. That's a great spot to land. Oh yeah, so we can just go inside. I thought it was a different thing. The Forgotten Terminal. With goop! We've got gooped! Terminal is online. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter. Hey hey. Ta-da! Blueprint recorded to the catalog, but we also need the housing. Game. Game, did you also give me the one for the housing? Yes, you did. Thank goodness. We did get that one. I need space. That. Goodbye. So essentially, I don't want antimatter here taking up the inventory slot. Can you let me make the thing, though? Yes. Well, I guess what I just did was make the things. I thought I was going to make more. I need another housing game. Alright, let's get more ferrite dust then. That stuff is ubiquitous everywhere. What's in here? Ow. Huh? Oh. Hazardous. Heal me. What good that'll do. Anything else interesting? Where's my... hello? It would be nice if we had the light on in here. The light's supposed to turn on automatically. I don't know why it's not turned on in here. Alright, I think we're good. Pretty sure I picked up everything. Let's go. Now, the one thing we need to make sure not to do is touch these eggs. The last thing we want to do is break these eggs. I do not need them. I do not need the contents of those eggs, and I do not need to go through the entire ordeal, which would be the breaking of those eggs. Because I know what happens. Oh, save point. Hello. Oh, Sentinel as well. There's a bunch of those guys. Save. Another thing with survival mode is that they do apparently increase the number of sentinels. As far as I can tell, anyway. Any critters nearby? No, of course they're not nearby. Why would they be nearby? Why would the critters be nearby? Hey, you. A wonderful 1,600 units! 11,000 units! Good. Money. Oh, that's right. Don't I get more money when I scan flora? Yeah. I get more money when I scan the plants. So we can continue to scan plants, and yes, those bonuses can stack considerably. Alright, I think we are done here. What a fantastic spot to land. No, I do not want to, Ooh. I need... metal... Oh, I need ferrite. Wherever we go next, we'll need to get some launch fuel, probably. Alright, where are you taking me? Where to next? Well, there's apparently no mission. We just have to go. Select. Warp. Go, go, go. I should exchange for my other ship. For my pre-order ship at this point. Now that we have the hyperdrive, I want to get the slightly better starter ship. Discovered by XXXX. Those are probably characters in a language not supported by my version of the game. Warp fuel depleted. Sure. Plot a route, thanks. I'm going to the space station. I'm going to the space station right quick. Hostile scans, okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Get me out of the ship. Let me see what's in the ship and what I can transfer from it. Do I have any important technology in the ship? I don't think so, no. There's a gold nugget. I'm going to analyze that for the gold, reduce the inventory space required. That is a lot of rusted metal that should be together in one stack. Why is it... Wait. Wait. The ship holds twice as much stuff per stack. Huh. I did not know that. Interesting. That's news to me. Do I really need that salt? No. Or that radon? Not really. Platinum's good to save up. I'll keep that. So, what we do here is we go to General Options, and we go to Redeem Bonus Content. Redeem Horizon Omega, which isn't actually called the Horizon Omega. It is the Prime Vector now. And it has an extra slot. It is considered a fighter, but it is also Class C, and that means we're not going to be holding onto it for a particularly long time. It is, however, going to grab all of our inventory space. It needs fuel, of course, for the various things. It comes with a hyperdrive with fuel! Interesting. Interesting. Huh. I didn't know it had this phase beam on it, either. I just never paid attention to that. What I don't like about this screen is that it does not present to you the technology... Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm blind. The technology slots, yeah. So could I... No, I can't move the slots here. But I can access these slots on my current ship to break down the existing upgrades to transfer the items over. You can't move an upgrade from one ship to another. You have to break it down first. And the last thing you really want to do is leave behind materials going from ship to ship. So yeah, I'll take this with its... How many tech slots is that? 8... 16. It's a 1616. Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good stuffs. All of this gets put into the tech screen because all of this is tech, leaving us with more space for items in the general inventory of the ship. Always, always, always do this. Always. First thing, anytime you get a new ship, move all the tech to the tech slots for as many tech slots as you've got. Fill them up as quickly as you can. And I should have, technically, this, but I don't really use the rocket launcher all that much. And then I can add the warp stuff into that. I'm probably going to hold on to the ship for a little bit until we come across an upgraded version of it. I'm going to move the stack of oxygen just to free up a bit of space. Cargo, yeah, this will go in the ship. This will go in the ship. And this will go in the ship. As for the goop and the fluids... We get so much that I'm gonna put these in the cargo slots on me. And that looks okay. Yes. Alright, there's our management for the moment. Hello. What do you want? Bright reading slows. Sweetmark. Oh. I'm so sorry. I need to leave. I'm so sorry, buddy. He needs some fuel. They don't sell carbon here. Oh, how unfortunate. They do sell some ferrite dust. If I was willing to spend money on it. Why can't I just type in a number here? This just saves me time. They have 4 items, which is good. Send it to advanced materials, okay. I forget the icon for advanced materials. Usually, there's a plant. Okay, that gives me... Wait, I have 85 carbon. How much did you want? Oh, it gave me 11 there. Okay, that put me just over the edge. Hello! I'm gonna give you carbon. Yes, thank you for the nanites. 107, that's actually a lot for this point in the game. Alright. You. Pistol. With a geology cannon. Rank B. Huh. That's a little bit beyond my means. Just 420 grand. It's only 9 slots, but it is B class, which is an upgrade. And the thing about the pistols, as far as I'm aware, pistols are better at mining, where rifles are better at combat. It's just that it doesn't have anything else besides just the basics here, and it doesn't even have the terrain manipulator. So I'd have to build the terrain manipulator on this, even if I got it. But 9 slots is an upgrade. B class is definitely an upgrade. Gives you better multipliers and all that. Oh, so sad. And I don't really have any other spots besides this one, which... That's what I want there. But I wanted a better thingy beforehand. Anyway, upgrade. We can purchase an exosuit upgrade at every station. Every single one. Wait. 500 grand? Well, to say that that's different is a little bit of an understatement. I have a thing, a technology thing here, so I'm going to take the cheaper upgrade to the exosuit so I can move that there. And this is a life support upgrade, so actually I should be able to do that and have the an adjacency bonus. Does the game in any way, shape, or form tell me about what this adjacency bonus is? Hell no. Hell no, it does not. Why? Because F you, that's why. All we get is a colored border to indicate that there is an adjacency bonus. bonus that could theoretically be 0% in some cases. But they're adjacent, so let's light up the things, even though we're not actually getting bonus sometimes. You have to look up data mined information to see what actual potential adjacency bonuses you get. Because the game simply does not tell you. And in fact, there's information, like with the multi-tool class for the type, pistol versus rifle, and possibly all the ships, I think as well. The different classes of ships have different bonuses depending on the type of ship and the type of multi-tool. All of that information is gone from the game. There was some information there, but apparently they removed it for whatever reason. I don't know why. Why in their right mind they would think presenting the player with less information is a good idea is beyond my comprehension. I do not like obfuscation of information. The player should have all of the information, all of it, every single bit of it. I want a wireframe mode that shows me all of the all of the stuff happening at a time. Just all of the info at all times. Everything. Inundate me with the Factorio F5 debug info. Just let me see all the things. I want to see all of it in action. I want a thing that shows me all of my bonuses. Right? There should be a page for my character that shows all of my current bonuses and where they are coming from. And we don't got that. It does not exist. Like, there should be like an extra tab that's like bonuses on each of these, or over here in this handy list of information of the current stats under here, like right here, I should see bonuses. Why does the equipment thing not tell me anything about my character? Like, how much life support there is. And how long it lasts. Huh? Like, why is there no number for how much stuff is in the life support tank? How much of each hazard protection I have? Huh? Why is that not a thing? Why is that not a thing? I want to see my hazard protection. I want to see my jetpack tank. I want to see my life support. I want to see the power of my mining drill. And its fuel efficiency. How much fuel it has. As a number. With, like, the green bonus plus percent based off of my upgrades. Right? Like, in my exosuit, I have this extra little bonus with the adjacency. It would be great if I had a little thing on the side that said life support tank plus 18%, and then also that number should be updated with if it changes based off of this adjacency. So if it's plus 20 because I have an adjacency, it would be nice to clearly see, oh hey, plus 20 minus 18, that's 2% adjacency. Woohoo! Excellent. It's not in the game. And I don't understand. 4 years on, we still don't know this information. It's not presented to the player. Hi! For those who don't watch my content, this is what I tend to do when I play games. Especially when I'm enjoying the experience. I criticize the living hell out of the games that I enjoy playing because I want to see the games that I enjoy playing be better than what they are. Ahem. A reminder that if I don't enjoy an experience, I wouldn't be playing it. Ahem. Says the person who wasn't playing this game for many years after I initially beat it. Warp drive efficiency would be nice. But you know what's nicer is upgrades to the mining drill. I want my miner to be amazing. You only have a B. Ah, you have an A. A-class mining beam module, but is it going to be worth it at this point in the game when I don't have that many nanites? I don't think so, no, and especially since I don't have a particularly good number of slots on my multi-tool. Now, I do have an expansion slot that would add another slot, and I have enough money to buy another slot. So I could get 2 more slots and get an upgrade on my multi-tool. Now I have 1 slot free. I could get 2 more slots, leaving me with 1 more. I wouldn't have the money to afford the final slot, but this tool can only ever have 9 slots based off of this solid box line right here that you can barely see. This solid line is the max that this tool can have. If this tool was S-class, it could have all of the grid, as far as I'm aware. As you increase the class, you get a larger potential max number of slots. You will still need to invest into those slots to get them, but that is a thing that happens. We can upgrade the class if we had enough nanites. My problem is, why in the F is it 10,000 nanites to upgrade the class from C to B? What in the actual flying ham is it 10,000 nanites to upgrade a shite multi-tool from C to B? That is off by a factor of 10 from what it should be. The B to A should be 10 grand. Oh, but it's not. It's a lot more than that. Especially when you consider how long it takes to obtain nanites in the early game, particularly. Like, I saw that the first time, and I was like, what in the actual hell are you thinking? Like, what were you smoking? When you thought that that was a good idea to make that 10,000 nanites. Well, that means that clearly, obviously, the intent is not to upgrade the one that you have, but to switch out to another, because it is so much easier to get credits than it is to get nanites. It is so significantly easier to get credits as opposed to nanites that it just makes it pointless to spend the nanites to upgrade any particular class of thing. There is nothing for me in here, and that is so disappointing. Thank you so very much, Korvac Station. Now, I should talk to everyone in here, because a lot of these NPCs can give you a word of the language. Request dialect help. I want mystery. These tend to be the more ubiquitous words. Yes. Give me Korvax. Teach me the word for Korvax. Yes. Thanks. I now know the Korvax word for Korvax. It's great. Friendship. And conveniently, they get the little visited tag after you talk to each one so you know who you've interacted with thus far. Give me dialect help. I want tech. Research. You. Liquidator. Grah! I want dialect help. This will teach me the Viking word for is. We can now understand is. You there. I visited you already. Yeah, I don't care. Goodbye. Hello, broker. Teach me the language of the Gek. Gek word for thee! How glorious. Alright, we wish to follow the automatic guidance. Milestone complete. We have learned words. Yes, we've learned words. And met aliens, I'm sure. Milestones. Where are we off to? Whoops. We're off to... there. Let's go. Pulse drive. Engage! Yes, we need fuel. We totally need fuel. Oh, this is gonna be one of those... you need to search the area again. Alright, so is anything obvious as my destination? No, not really. Okay. Land. Not enough fuel for the launch thrusters. No, I want to analyze these rocks so I can get the secondary materials out of them. Low atmosphere planet. Oh boy, that's always fun. So the low atmosphere planet will mean that my jetpack is going to launch me really high when I use it, but I'm also going to use my primary life support more quickly on this planet. Interesting, so many of these rocks also give oxygen. Oh, we have whispering eggs on this planet as well. That means that this is likely a dead planet. If I go to my discoveries, it should say that there's no fauna. Yeah. No fauna here. 0 flora varieties discovered. There's probably 0 of those here as well. And someone has already scanned and uploaded a number of these. But not this one, apparently. It seems they missed one. Target is aligned. Yeah, I am not gonna do anything with all of that stuff. So yeah, we go really high. Oh yeah, I want ferrite dust. Because I need to make a, I need to make a metal plating so that I could make this stuff if I had the dihydrogen. Give me dihydrogen. There should be stuff. That should be pretty ubiquitous. The one thing that has to be on every single planet. Alright, give me launch fuel. We have a ways to go. Launch me. I wish there were plants. Ooh, what is that? Magnetized ferrite deposit. Oh boy. That's actually very convenient. Hi, magnetized ferrite. I have 105 of you right now. It would be nice to get the rest of the stack. This stuff is 2 refining levels removed from the ferrite dust. So I absolutely want to get as much as I can. How much do I have? Nearly the full stack, so I'm good to go now. Weapon charge depleted. Oh look, it's a sentinel right next door. Oh, that's probably my destination. Hello. Oh, is that copper? Hello, copper. Now, don't worry. If the sentinel tries to come after me to scan me for mucking about the planet, all I need to do is change which tool my multi-tool has before it scans me, or as it's scanning me, because if I have a mining drill on, when it's coming to look for an infraction of manipulating the terrain, it'll be like, oh hey, yeah, you totally weren't manipulating the terrain. Oh no, you can't have possibly been manipulating the terrain because you've totally got a regular mining drill out. And that's just how this game works. Now I get rid of powder. I have a bit of copper now. I want it. I want it all. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh boy. Sneezy sneezy. Am I going to continue to sneeze? Probably. At some point. Who knows? It's a thing! Teach me the language of the Korvax! I will accept your knowledge. We've learned the word for traveler, for entity, and thee! I have learned words. I am now a scholar. Would you let me free, please? Thanks. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is traveler. The first or the last does not matter in the slightest. There's so many things about this story where it really does not matter what you choose. Huh. Something about a crimson eye? It... blah. Breach detected. Alert, alert. Alert! Alert! Hello, Sentinel. How you doing? Get me back to my ship. Get into space. Jetpack depleted. We need some upgrades for that. Oh my gosh, the life support drain off this on this planet is just obscene. Cause it's low low gravity, low atmosphere, whatever. Stuff things. Doink. Get me off of this rock. 50%. Wait, what? You're telling me that this ship uses half of its launch fuel each time it takes off? Well, all it really said is go to someplace else as part of this mission. Yeah, I would like to go to a Gex system next, actually, so let's head there. Because then we'll have gone to one of each of the different main races' systems at that point. We've been to Vy'keen, this was Korvax, and then now we'll go to Gek. The Gek end up having higher chances of seeing hauler-type spacecraft, which, you know, would be pretty nice. Where's the space station? There you are. Incoming transmission from an unknown source. I'm a thing. I didn't leave you. Freaky. Space station. Let us go. Gosh, I don't like the fighters as much. Flying them. They're a little bit too, they're a little bit too fast. They don't have the maneuverability I would like. Because they go so fast, it makes it harder to control turns. And it being space, they have a bit of inertia. So when they stop, they keep going for a bit. Now, of course, this game does not actually follow real space dynamics in terms of its flight. It is following more water than space. Get our free carbon. Come over here, say hello to the master. Smells foul. Okay. Gek! Gek! So, what do we thank them with? Carbon, catalyst, or metal? Well, that's the thing about these conversations, is that they're all online. Beams at me with pleasure. No Man's Sky. I've actually done this one, I think, before. Okay, Deep Gurgle. Yes, this is the one. I will receive units if I give, apparently, a silicate, which I don't have, A common oxide gains Gek reputation increase and a nanites. And then carbon is units. But this is outdated info as far as I can tell, because it's not telling me to give it a silicate. Probably because I don't have a silicate. But if I didn't have a silicate, like I don't have ferrite dust, why would it tell me that? So clearly some of these conversations have been modified with time and just haven't been updated on these various websites. So the best option here, I think, is the metal. So I will back out, see if they've got metal here. Of course they do. Why would they not have metal? They've got wiring looms as well, which is good. They've got microprocessors. Paraffinium system, interesting, and phosphorus. Yeah, you. Hi. I want to give you metal. The overjoyed trader pecks happily at my gift. Yes, so we get standing. Okay, no nanites, just standing. Alright, fine, be that way. We got standing and a milestone! We have met 20 whole aliens! Yay. Get me out of here. What do you have on offer? A rifle! An A-class rifle! Oh boy, I can't afford that in the slightest with 23 slots. That's actually a really good price. It's a dang shame this thing resets every single time you leave the station and come back. That's a pretty good one, though. That's a pretty good one, though. I would buy that if I had the money. Even though it does not get any significant bonuses to mining as a rifle class. So sad I have to turn that down. Over here, though... God, I hate that. Exosuit... Tech or standard inventory slot? Tech. And we're gonna buy an upgrade for nanites. What do you got? A-class life support. Movement. I want the A-class movement module. As nice as the various environment protection upgrades are, it does really depend on where you're spending your time. I mean, yeah, obviously, I have a base on a planet with a low temperature environment, so I should consider getting this. But it's not always applicable at all times. It's only useful when on a planet in Sub-Zero. And that's my general problem, is that I can't afford to get all of the environment protection modules for each different type of protection. There's high temp, there's low temp, there's underwater, there's radiation, and there's toxic. That all have their own individual meters that get upgraded with different protection modules. Which sucks a bit. And since I already have a life support upgrade, I'm going to get the movement. And see what we end up with our movement upgrade. We got... That's pretty good! Okay. So we've got sprint recovery time of plus 29%. We've got a plus 153% to the jetpack tank, a 14% jetpack recharge rate, and 1% initial boost power, which isn't all that nice, but hey, we've got all 4 on this A-class module upgrade, which actually turned out to be pretty good. You are not guaranteed all 4 on an A-class upgrade. I think you are guaranteed only 3 out of the 4 for an A-class upgrade. It's different for each type of upgrade, and based on the number of potential improvements. But just know that S-class improvements will give you stats to all of the potential stat upgrade types. A-class is usually -1, B-class is usually -2, and C-class is basically just one of the list. 1 or 2 of the list, 2 or 3 of the list at B, 3 or 4, and then 4 plus at S, / whatever max is. Well, that helps. Slightly. Now, what? Did I go in here? Yes. I need to go to the other side. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. Gotta get them upgrades. Now, I do know that we could get exosuit upgrades on planets for free. The problem with that is that you need to actually have the stuff to repair the exosuit upgrade locations, and I don't think I can do so at the moment. Nothing besides the carbon in here. Okay. I don't think I have the necessary recipes / ingredients. Hello. I want to know your language. You. I want to know your language. Tell me your language. Tell me about technology. I am making the assumption, by the way, that having words related to technology will be better for the Korvax, and that words relating to trade are better to know for the Gek, because the Gek, their whole thing is trading. And the Korvax, their whole thing is research. And for the Viking, their whole thing is fighting and killing sentinels. Aggression. They like the aggressiveness. So for you, I want to know trade. Thank you for teaching me the Gek word for units. Assistant. Hello. Teach me. Teach me the trade lingo. I visited you already. But when you do this practice language skills, you really need to know what you're saying. I mean, obviously you can't even see. So we have Synthetic Ek, Toil Gek, and Traders. We're going to do Traders. Impressed by my knowledge of trade-related language. And clap their hands approvingly. And that gave me standing. If I picked Synthetic Ek, it would have probably reduced my standing, okay? We don't want that. Milestone accomplished. Hello. Fluent! Yes, I wish it was like that in real life. I really, really wish it was like that in real life. Teach me an aggression word. Death! Viking word for death! Thanks. Merchant Arb. You are not a person who can teach me words. That is sad. There are a couple of those types of NPCs on each... I didn't want to talk to you! Game. No. You. And of course, when you know enough words, you can talk to every single individual entity, NPC that you meet, to practice language skills on, and that can really add up really quickly when it gives you options that allow you to increase the reputation with the faction. Teach me a trade symbol, of course. However, it is harder to keep track of, because the moment you talk to them, they count as visited. And it's hard to keep track of who you have and haven't practiced language skills with yet. Units. Perks up at the sound of one of their favorite words. Yes. A de-scented pheromone bottle. Total value is absolute garbage. This is absolute garbage, thanks. I'm going to completely discard that. Okay. I should also note that there are upgrades for the exosuit that are translator upgrades. And the way that the translator upgrades work is that they will automatically translate a certain number of words with each NPC that you talk to. So they tell you something, and for the words that you do not already know, it will automatically translate them for you. You don't learn those words, but they will be translated regardless. And the most that you can get from an individual one of those upgrade modules is 3 words. And I think you can have 3 or 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and another 1 as individual unique upgrades, as far as I can tell. You can't have infinite numbers of these things, sadly, but it does help with getting all of the words translated. Because, as it turns out, while each language has over 700 words to learn, not every single word has a translation that you can learn. So, we are going to get our new word as a Gek symbol this time. Sure, why not? Friend! We have learned the Gek word for friend. It's like, hello, friend! Friends, friend! Immediately useful. We shall practice our language skill. Money, sales gek, and synthetic gek. Well, 2 of those are okay. The last one, not so much. Last thing we want to do is accuse this guy of being a synthetic gek and lose reputation. Oh, no, no, no. I don't know what's going to give me what here. Because money, he may just give me credits, and that's not as useful. This is money, not units. Where the other guy really loved the word units. So, I want to know online if there is anything to tell me what happens with these language practice skill options. So I just want to know what they do, because it's going to differ by what race of alien they are, how they respond to specific words. Practice language skills outcomes. There is literally no guide to this. There is no guide that I can find on Google right now. Well, that's dumb. Why in the world would there not be a guide for this? I don't know. We're gonna say sales gek. Okay, thank God. So this is a standing increase. We used the word sales gek on a merchant who is that. Hey, we increased in rank. We got enough increases. Hello, research entity. Would you teach me about your language? That would be much appreciated. I want to know technology. Now, I don't have as much experience with practicing my language on you guys, but I'm going to make the assumption that research is your thing. Igniting passion, yes. So that gives me Korvax standing. Korvax love research and technology. Vy'keen love war and weapons and fighting. Gek love to trade and love money. That's how to respond in all of those potential situations for the best outcomes. Did I already grab these? Yeah, no, I have not. Hello. Hey, give me. Gimme! Cool. Mechanics. You like mechanics? I like mechanics. mechanics are pretty awesome. That should not be sitting in here. I have 4 oxygen. Hold up. Oxygen. Why/how did I even get ionized cobalt? And I definitely do not need the dioxide in my inventory. I hear a cat talking. Ollie. Ollie is talking to the critters through the window. He's chittering. Okay. We have a mission. Let us continue on our mission. Ooh, multi-tool. Hi. Charge. With silicate powder, please. How about you? Do I need to recharge it? Obviously, always. Hello, Ollie. Emerging from the window. How's the boy? Yeah, you looking? Coming off the coffee pot? How's my baby? Yeah, there he is. There's the baby. There's my big boy. There's the great big Ollie. How's that great big boy? Yes, yes, my baby. That's the baby. How's that Ollie? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get those pets, huh? I gotta get those pets for the Ollie. That's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. Yeah, big stretch. Big stretch. There you go. There's the lap. There's that tail. Yes, you go plop. You go plop right there in the lap. Yo, what, B-class hauler, 9.4 million. C-class explorer, 590. What do you want? Or what do you got, more like? You got Jack. Ooh. Yeah. So... I'm thinking of the future. A future in which I will need those. Hello. Sea shuttle. Ow. Ollie. Ollie. This is the downside of wearing shorts. Ollie likes to crawl off of me. And, he uses his back claws when he wants to walk back to the desk from my lap. And it hurts! And I get scratched. So the quantum computers are an ingredient that will be 100% necessary going forward. I am planning ahead by having them on me. Moon of unknown planet discovered by Alpha Speedy. Can I get to somewhere that hasn't already been discovered? That would be great. Alright, where are you taking me? There. To the stranger's coordinates. However, we will not be talking to the oh, it's on that planet. Ahem. Sure. What's this planet got again? I didn't even notice. So there's a place there. Does that have a landing spot? Why do you not have a landing spot? That sucks. What about you? You're just a thing. Yeah, land to begin. But I don't want to land. Alright, I'm landing here. Oh well. That is my alarm to indicate that we are halfway through today's stream. Which just so happens to mean that it is time to take a brief break. This is a cold planet as well, so let's keep that in mind for when I get back. As long as I am in the ship, I am fine. Even though time normally passes. With that, I will take a brief break and be back shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. You did not come at the end. You have come in the middle. That was the halfway point break. That's all that was. We are not ending. I'm just getting the rest of my coffee. The rest of my coffee in my coffee cup. And we're going to be going for another hour and a half. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. I don't want any of that, but I'll take the nanites. Nanites. Kill the fecal material. Alright, hello. What do we got? We got more nanites. And that's it for this one. Over here, what do we have here? In you? We have... Jack All! Okay. Thanks for the absolutely nothing. Over 300 units away. Alright, I should probably scan. Units received. Discovered by upholder, but hold up. If it's already been discovered by someone, why do I have to scan it? Hello, Ollie. I mean, I sort of understand that, yeah, it's new to me, but... I have to question. Why would I need to scan it in the first place? Also, the irony that we've got cacti, on a cold planet like this. Maybe this is just a desert planet and the daytime is going to be really hot and switch which thing we're using. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the game supports that. I would hope that it does. Hey, it's a ship! It's an A! It's an A-type shuttle worth a lot of money. Wait, what? A? A. 28 plus 8. Now, I can't use anywhere near the full 28, but... Alright, I've got that stuff. But still, I want it. Extract the records. Artemis, upgrade to the mining beam. Yes, 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 stuff. I've learned the pulse splitter. Sure. Take my upgrades where I can get them. Now, in my normal mode save, I got to this point and I did end up switching crafts, but it was giving me a hauler. This is obviously not a hauler. This is a shuttle, which, I'm a little concerned that it's a shuttle, but it's an A class. Shuttle it may be, but A-class means it's really good for what it is. Doesn't look big either, which is a little bit unfortunate. What are you trying to make me do? You want me to put in the pulse splitter? No. I refuse. Ha! So much for the phase beam. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alright, you? Hello? That's what I was fearing. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, as I said, I made the switch over on my normal mode save. Despite all of the damage. Ooh, an activated copper? Oh my god, I can't even... I don't even have the stuff to repair any of this stuff. Any of the stuff. Like, I don't even have the dioxide. So, should we switch? That would be so stupid. Alright, where did I... Hold up. Where is my existing ship? 341, that way. I'm going to claim this ship, but I'm also not going to claim this ship. I'm going to claim it to add to my collection. And... I'm going to bring my prime vector over. Hi. This is my primary ship. Not that one. That other one is going to be one that we work on and repair as I get resources. Consider that I'm pretty sure if I do this summon vehicles, that I cannot launch because it's damaged. Is there a point where I will be able to fix it? Because this ship will be, quote-unquote, in my collection. And we will get a freighter at some point which hosts all of our ships, right? I would think that it acts as a carrier and hosts our ships. Kitty's playing. So that's an important question that I would like to have answered if anyone has searched for it before. So, No Man's Sky freighter ship storage. Okay, so they automatically are just like part of the freighter once you get a freighter. All of your ships. Okay, each player has an opportunity to obtain a free freighter, win a space battle, board the rescued freighter, and speak to its captain. The first one that you rescue is offered for free. Always be regular, no more than 19 inventory slots. We can inspect, request payment or decline. If the first one is declined, the second one will also be offered for free. And it will be a capital freighter of at least 24 inventory slots. Really? Really? So, so according to the wiki, what this is saying is that, you should never take the first freighter that you save, even though it's being given to you for free, because it has at most 19 inventory slots. Whereas the second one that you save in a space battle, granted, of course, you'd have to find a freighter in a space battle and then do that again. The second one is offered for free and is guaranteed at least 24 inventory slots, as opposed to, at most, 19. Yeah, I think I know what we're doing next. I think I know what we're doing next. So it's nice having this, but we're not exactly going to use it quite yet. We're going to, hello, leave. Exit the thing, so I can get into this thing. And that shuttle will just magic itself onto a freighter when I get a freighter. Not enough fuel in the launch thingy. Right. I need ferrite dust. Because I need a launch thingy. Let me out. Hello, Ollie. Hello, my boy. Hello, my baby. Incoming firestorm. Of course. So this is a desert planet that's hot during the day. It's actually okay during the day. Cold at night. But subject to firestorms. Uh-huh. Alright, it's getting hot. Is getting hot. And this is reducing my fire resistance. Whoops. So, this is a planet with hot and cold extremes. As anticipated, hey. Okay, I need a thingy, and I need a thingy. Yo, Starship, do that. I don't like that this is on this install pulse splitter. I want this. Oh, one of these is available. Okay. But first, search for clues. View the pinned upgrade recipe in the log. But why? But why do you want me to do a pulse splitter? Spitter. I don't want a pulse spitter. I need a wiring loom and deuterium. Alright then, space station. Get me out of this atmosphere. Oh. Hi. I am not Artemis. Well, that was the thing. Where... Oh, hi. How you doing? How convenient. This place has a teleporter. Let's head on in. Say hello. The Space Anomaly. is an anomaly. Then I need to do this. Okay, there we go. What's up there? Wait, I've not been up there. Have I? It's... Whoa. Hi. Ah, it's this room. And a balcony. Okay. So I do not have any network stuff enabled right now. I have all of the multiplayer type stuff off. Disabled. If it was enabled, this place would be bustling with a whole bunch of people right now. Or at least more than one. That's a teleport area, which is great. One way, though, unfortunately, and there's no galactic trade network thingy. Starship. I may need to upgrade my multi-tool. Hello. Nada? Our home here is pleasant? Yeah, sure. Ask about Artemis, who's been popping up in our story. Ask about you. Awoke with the death of Korvax Prime. Sure. Not connected to the rest of the Korvax. Ask about Polo. Polo friend. Okay, the space station. They wander free. The Sentinels in Atlas do not care for this place. They are hunting. Notice the Sentinel broken down, the little drone. I am where Artemis should be. Discovering is exciting, yes? Sorta. Welcome to the Space Anomaly. We need to speak to other travelers to earn nanites. Yes, give nanites. Gib nanites. Gib. Gib nanites. For data. Here. Thanks. Take these nanites. How much? 60. Thanks. I'm gonna talk to you now. Ares. I want you to give me nanites, because I have been good boy and have gotten milestones. 850 is not a lot, because apparently I haven't done as many milestones as I would like. Alright. Well, that's nice. Anyway, to get that many all at once. Now, it is entirely feasible that you could have ignored the main quest for a good long while. For whatever reason. Gone out and gotten a whole bunch of milestones. Especially like with me, going out and getting a whole bunch of words and languages and just raked in a whole bunch of the milestones for learning words and meeting aliens as a result, and then come here and get thousands of nanites all at once by the time you reach this point in the main quest. Entirely feasible. This one's got ship upgrades, this one's base upgrades, and this one is exosuit. Oh, hey. I didn't know you were here. 10,000 for attack, still 500 for that. Yeah, I like tech. Give me tech. Thanks. And you, at the cost of nanites, offer tech upgrades. These are different than the things that we purchase, the individual items that we purchase for nanites. The items that we purchase for nanites are randomized upgrades. These are not. There is a limit to how many randomized upgrades you can add for any given type of upgrade it is. So, like a mining drill upgrade, you can only have, I think it's 3 at a time. Doesn't matter what class, what class it is. It could be a mix of S, A, B, C. It could be 3 S's, but more than that, they don't work anymore. It's to prevent you from stacking too many upgrades at a time. These, you can have one of each of these, as well as all of the other stuff. Well, what do we want? As an upgrade here, we have 1,063 nanites. Well, I've mentioned how the translator works before, and you can get one of each of these. So 3, 4, 5, and 6 words of each conversation that you have with an alien of the words that you do not already know yourself will be automatically translated if you have all 3 of these installed. Notice the quantum computers as one of the ingredients here for one of these, and for others, and the convergence cubes on the level 3. There's a reason why I wanted the convergence cube. Jetpack upgrades are always nice. Are always good to have. Tank, recharge, sprint, recovery, and distance. All good stuffs. But there are also these. The thing about these upgrades is that these are not what they seem. You have to pay attention to what it says. It says it's radiation resistance plus 21%. I don't even know what that really means, because the way these work is like an extra layer, an extra bar of defense against the specific hazard that they work against, or they work with. And they are charged with a material. Once their bar runs out, they stop protecting you. And from what I can tell, it is a complete protection during that period of time. So, I don't know, does this resistance apply always? I have no idea. I have no idea. But what I do know is that I would like to get the Hazmat Gauntlet, because that allows me to collect more things by making it. The rest can stay there. And it's also going to be like, oh hey, you've got the construction research station as well. I have 9 salvaged data with me. This is the full base technology set of stuffs. The entire thing, including hydroponics in here, and the ability to grow various plants. But I have 9. I need 11 because I need to get into solar panels and batteries. In the alternative, we go down the route of something else. Where is it? Where are you? You're on this page. You're on this page, I thought. You are not on this page. Weird. But there's a lot of stuff that we want to get from these modules. We have the base module, we have access with 10 to a medium refiner, and even more after that. Another 10 is the large refiner. There's an antimatter reactor. Oh god, there's short-range teleporters, there's landing pad, appearance modifier. Oh right, I haven't done that yet. There's various different storage containers that you can unlock. Various different prefabs of base stuff and corridors. So many various things, but of particular importance is to get into, oh, it's here. Is to get into power for the base more than anything else. This is very important to get into the electromagnetic generator because this produces perpetual power. Basically, you have to survey a location where you can put power, an electromagnetic zone on the surface of the planet, ideally within 1,000 or so units away from your base computer. And in this rather large zone, you can put a whole bunch of these down. Definitely more than one recommended. And that supplies the power for mineral extractors and gas extractors, which each use 50 kPs of power at a time. And then, of course, if you have those extractors, you also need an ungodly amount of supply depots, because these things operate in real time. So you're going to need to have as many supply depots as you think will take you to last until the next time you load up the game, basically. Yeah, and it's a lot of metal, lot of ferrite dust to build supply depots. And everything has to be piped and powered. So it can begin to look like a little bit of a mess, but that's how you get into basic infinite resources. These mineral extractors are infinite, and these gas extractors are infinite, and rely on you to survey locations that produce one specific type of mineral or gas in each zone, and there can be multiple zones of these various different types of things around your base. But everything has to start somewhere. And so we're going to start with the, probably the solar panel. Or the battery, doesn't really matter, but the solar panel uses most of our resources. We'll go ahead and get that. I don't really need the ship. Or do I? Ooh, I know exactly what I want for the ship upgrades. But can I feasibly obtain it? Yeah. Yeah, so the launch system recharger is an incredibly important piece of technology. As is the economy scanner. As are all of these drives. Launch cost minus 20 is pretty good as well. Yeah, I want access to this, even if I'm not going to immediately use it. Asteroid mining tool would be it would be nice, but I also want to get into this economy scanner. And trust me when I say that getting into the economy scanner is absolutely worthwhile. So what the economy scanner does, when you are in your ship and you are flying around in space, and you go to the galaxy map, you will be able to see the details of the economy of all of the surrounding star systems, the type of economy they are. This is very important because there is actually a trade mechanic in this game where items that are produced somewhere are demanded somewhere else, and there's a loop chain of production. There are actually two independent loops of production chains. One is shorter than the other. I have to look them up. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but if you just follow the text of the tooltips of your trade goods, you will loop eventually, after 3 or 4 times. What's important here is that teleporters exist. So all you really need to do is go to each type of system once and go to their space stations, and you can teleport to anything that you've visited before. So you don't need to think about how much warp fuel you're using overall. But yeah, I really need to get this. I need to buy some wiring looms, clearly, to really get started on everything. And I need to see what types of systems I have visited thus far, and what would make a good starting thing. You are C, but you have a lot more slots than what I've got. Not like I can afford you, anyway. And then you offer me multi-tool upgrades. Not like I really have that many nanite clusters. I need to get into survey device. So I need to save my nanites. Optical drill is also really good because it increases your resources mined by 50%. Like, duh, that's really good. Really good. And then all these are like our weapon types. So, log. We are on Space Anomaly. Speak with Nada. Let's go. And say hello to Nada. Hello, Nada. What do I do? What do I do? Explore! Find Artemis. Free to make my own path. Travel to great sights. Do all the things. I want to explore. I am always welcome. Meow. Ollie. Ollie with his great big eyes. Looking at me. Ollie is very playful right now. He's got himself a burst of energy, apparently. Okay, what else is in here that I should note as we go? You. I haven't done this yet. But we can change how we look. We can become anything. But, you know, by far, my personal preference would, of course, be the totally not Stormtrooper. Yes, we are the totally not Stormtrooper. To note, a lot of the different options of presets for the character are based off of other sci-fi stuff. And this particular one is definitely pretty obviously based off of the design of stormtroopers from Star Wars. So off we go as the stormtrooper. And it's very convenient that it is a preset. Alright, off we go. I was going to teleport. Hold up. Yeah, I was going to use this base. Oof, thank you. The game does not intend for you to go from the bottom up to here with your jetpack. It does not intend it. It's like, what in the world are you doing? I was going to go to a space station, I think. So we've got this one, and this one. This is power producing? Balanced. So 2-star, 2-star, 2-star. Okay. Good to know. There's also star ratings slash, just descriptors on each of these. Material fusion being a specific type of class of economy based off of the icon here. Unfortunately, you have to learn the icons because there's various different names for each of the economies in the trade system. And actually, I think it's the trade system that's the shorter loop. So this needs to go to scientific stuffs. Alright. I don't have that much money. So I need to find a science community to sell these trade goods that I have just obtained. A science ship. I shouldn't have done that, though. Because I sort of need to, install the, I need to install the thing. Yeah, I need a couple microprocessors and a loom. So, we're gonna have to sell other stuff. As much as I don't want to. Yeah, as much as I don't want to. So, the relic I could give to a Gek to increase my reputation with the faction. By a single level. It's just one standing increase rank. And you need multiple before you actually level your standing with the race. So I'll just get rid of that, and I'll switch over here, and, I don't want to get rid of that convergence cube. I could sell some gold if I really had to. Let me look at... I'm gonna need to sell more because of the loom is so expensive. And I need 2 microprocessors. Ew. Alright, sell all of the gold. Alright. 2 microprocessors and my inventory's full. Oh, it was trying to put them in the starship. Sorry. I wanted to purchase the loom. Okay. Now I have the economy scanner. Ahem. Wait, where'd I get that? Oh, that's a ship. Okay. Phew. Alright, okay. Let's go and find a science. So the science will be a beaker icon as far as I can remember. We're looking for like a flask icon. And we're looking for as many stars as we can. So M. Free. There's a black hole detected. Somewhere. That away. Sure, whatever. I need to filter by economy. And the ones that I'm looking for are cyan? Yes. They're this color of blue. So let's hope that there's that color of blue. That is a 1. That is a 2. And that is not possible. That's an emerald drive. That's out of range. That's a cadmium drive. That's out of range. Out of range. Out of range. Wow, we just so happen to be in a little pocket. Like at the edge of a pocket. And we don't have that many places we can actually reach. But there was that one blue one there. So that's where we're going. It's R to show, hey, economy, scientific, developing. Sell at 44.2%, buy at negative 22.1. Yes, we are going to warp to that region. And then we are going to use the teleporter at the space station. Okay, where's the space station? There it is. Go down. Excuse me, down. Incoming message. Yeah, it's Artemis. Hello. Identify yourself. It's Artemis. I found a crashed ship. Yeah. There are 16 of them. Where are they? Stuff and things. I don't know. What lied? Who knows? To the space station! Ta-da! Hello, Ollie. Hello, my boy. Are you gonna go climbing? Ollie. Do. You know what? Ollie. Ollie, big eyes. Gonna go up? Gonna go up? There he goes. There's the Ollie. Hello, my baby. My big boy. Phew, okay. We're here. I'm broke. I went to the side that didn't have the thing. Oh wait, there's the thing in here. La dee 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 da. Hello. You. Sell. Plus 25.4, plus 16.4. I now have more money than what I started with. And these go to trading. Now, I could just go back to that previous system and continue purchasing until I bought out everything and take them here. But we're going to keep doing the loop. I'm assuming that I still have warp. Yes, I'm at 40%. Hello, merchant. What do you want? You want metal. Because we already saw that before. Metal? Hello there. Metal. Give me my free standing increase. I like standing. Standing is awesome. Let's be friends. Nav data. Nav data is so free, but I've got space for more. I hardly ever use the nav data. That's the problem. I could easily exchange it for other things that are more useful. Planetary guidance. I just spent all my money, so I can't do that exosuit upgrade, but we will return. What are you, beautiful thing? A C2 hauler. A C hauler. Eh. Alright, and I need to take my materials to a what now? These instability injectors. I need to take these to a trading. Oh, but I've got... Hold up. Where's the teleporter? Pretty sure I already went to a trading place. Let me look. Just gotta check. You're a trader. Yeah. Mercantile. How's my Ollie? Ollie's making himself pretty. He's making himself pretty back there. Yes, he is. Yeah. Haven't seen my Dolly today. She's been resting. Dolly's been sleeping. Sell, sell, sell! Plus 32.3%! We now have 250 grand! And so the cycle continues. Next is advanced materials. Okay, we need to find advanced materials, I think? Unless you are advanced materials. Is that the thing for advanced materials? It's material fusion. Do I already have this loop? I might already have this loop. Okay. That works, I guess. That will work if this counts as advanced materials. Whoops, that is not the button I wanted to push. I wanted to hold the thing. Yup. If you said yup, this is advanced materials, you would be right. So now we have over 300,000. And that means that we can now afford even more of our highest level stuffs here, which needs to go to scientific components. Well, gee. I wonder, have we been to a science component area before? Yes, we have. I do hope you enjoy the teleport animation, because we're going to be doing this for a little bit. Money, 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 money. And sell. We now have 460,000. And now we just go and we buy the stuff. Now, I must note that as we do this, the price to buy and the price to sell is closing the gap slowly but surely as I increase my demand from items here as I increase my demand here and as I increase the supply at the destinations. This does impact the overall profits, and the price adjusts each time I make a sale. So, in the grand scheme, as the prices adjust, we want to be able to buy and sell as many items at a time as possible in individual sales. Where did my stuff go? Here. So this organic piping needs to go to trade. So let us go to trade. And because that adjusts, and because there is a limited amount of resources at any given station at any given time, we cannot do this forever. There is a limit to how much money that we can make by doing this at this moment in time, after which we would have to wait for production of the items and for the prices to stabilize again. But we now have over 500,000 monies in the meanwhile that we will of course use to buy all of this wonderful stuff that needs to go to an advanced materials area. Ollie, you're putting more and more weight against my back. Yeah, I see you back there. You're pushing yourself against my back. And this is the shorter loop of the two that are in the game. You've got the science to the trade to the advanced materials, to the science to the trade to the advanced materials. There is another loop, but this one's easier for me. And the items stock in real time is the other important thing to note. We now have 800 grand? Yeah, this scales rather quickly. Now all we need to do is just spend all of our money on all of this. And the next stop is the scientific components. Science. For science! For science! We must supply them with the components that they need to do their science and make their products that then get sold to the trading, that then get sold to the advanced materials, that then get sold to the science. Yeah, so we have 1 million now. We've got 1 million units now, which we're immediately going to spend on organic piping, because sure, why not? And that should be a milestone. Or not. Milestone? Journey milestones? Oh, it's at 1.25. Excuse me. Oh. Alright. Well, that's a thing. Ahem. We get a few milestones doing this. Ollie. Get that rear end off the back, please. Where's your tail? Hold up. Tail. There you go. There you go. Ugh. There's the boy. Yes, you like being on my shoulder, don't you? Let's adjust a little bit. Right about there. How's my Ollie? How's the baby? Sell. Yeah, that's a bit of cash. Note that there are things that are in this game that cost tens of millions to hundreds of millions. Meaning that this takes a while. Even though this is one of the most efficient means of making money, it looks like I need to start spending on the next most expensive item. This goes to science, yes. Advanced material, okay. Always check. We're going here. And of course, the more systems that we visit, the bigger our potential network is, the more places we can go to do these loops. We could eventually reveal like 100+ systems and have like 3 or 4 different loops that we go down and could spend our day just making infinite money. Milestone. That would be the 1.25 mil milestone. Sell those. We now have 1.7 mil, 1.75, which will buy us the rest of these. And 0.5 mil of these. If I can fit them all in my inventory, that's the other limiting factor here. Is being able to fit the volume of items in the inventory. And these go to science. Let's go. Science! Oh, how wonderfully broken this game is. All as a result of adding in teleporters. What an amazing distance game. I immediately realized how exploitable that mechanic is, and yeah, it's pretty exploitable. You there. Sell. That, and now we have over 2 million. 2.2 million! Of which we are, of course, going to buy the piping and all of that, and as much of this as we can. Can I fit 30? Yes, I can. Can I fit another 30? Yes, I can. I can't fit any more than that. Starship. You've got a slot. Okay. What we do is we transfer our goop. So that way we can take these and stick them on cargo. Ollie's leaving! Ollie's leaving! Ah, the baby! Hey. Hey, baby. What do you want? He wants to leave. Go. Go, he's having trouble leaving. Yeah, just go. because I've got a literal piano next to me. I've got an electric piano next to me, which is not on right now, as well as a keyboard and mouse, separate from my normal keyboard and mouse. Those are attached to a Raspberry Pi, because I've been doing some electronics type stuffs lately. All right, you there? I want that and that. Probably can't buy any of those. All right. You may now notice that we have money left over now, because we literally bought them out for as much inventory as we have, and these need to go to trading. So I'm sitting in front of where this little red icon appears that indicates that we have a full inventory. But oh, trust me, that is an icon, and that icon is red. But yeah, I've been learning basic electronic stuff and like using the GPIO of the Raspberry Pi to run programs controlling stuff on a single breadboard at this point. We made money! So I've been able to, like, set it up so that, just as an example of one of the little scripts I've got following along other YouTube channel project type things, where I've got a green and a red LED attached to the breadboard. In fact, I can show it. It's right here, attached to the Raspberry Pi down there. I got the whole GPIO put onto the breadboard, but I've got each one of the LEDs is connected independently to the GPIO, and I've got another line run to a little push button, a little push button. And the way that the program is designed is that when it's run, only the red light is lit. Only the red LED is on when you run the script. And then when you push the button, it will begin to alternate the green and the red light. It'll turn red off, turn green on, and then turn red on with green off, and green on with red off, and red on with green off, and it will cycle between the two states until I let go of the button, at which point it goes back to being red on only. Just a neat little thing to do to learn about the different GPIO pins and what you can do to control LEDs and all of that. And there's a separate thing that controls the brightness of the LEDs as well. That was another video, another script on the channel that does I think it's a sine wave calculation on and conversion and normalization that sets it so that you can change the basically change the output on that LED, one of the LEDs, when you push the button, and when you push the button, it changes the speed with which it pulsates. Okay, I need to sell these 3 things, free up some inventory, buy all of the things. No, I don't want it to be full. Can I fit 30? Yes, I can. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. So that fills up my cargo. I could get the rest of it. Hold up. Go away. There. The cargo inventory can fit 30 per stack. And this is going to advanced material. Here. And they're paying me to do this. Just to go into a teleporter to another space station. Magic. Thank you for the everything. I have 3.5 million units. Just let that sink in a moment. We started this with 100,000 units. Now we have over 3.5 million. $30, please? Oh, double 30. It couldn't fit the 4. Okay. Okay, game. I understand. And that's why I want more cargo slots, essentially. I know that the cargo slots are 500 grand if you want to buy them, and it goes... Actually, I think it goes down after the first one. For whatever reason, the first one's really, really expensive, but if you get the upgrade through the free method on a planet, I think the cost goes down to like 350k, but it's still pretty expensive no matter what. Next is what? Science. Advanced material to science to trading. Now, for the record, once we're through with this one time, I do not want to spend time doing this again on stream, because as you may have noticed, it's a little repetitive. So when we have our next stream on Friday, I am not going to be doing this process. In between time, I may do this for credits as we go along. Well, that's all of that. These go to trading. Yes, of course. To trading. We must trade. Bright lights, killing bitrate, I'm sure. I'm sure this just kills the bitrate every single time. You there. Give me money, please. Thanks for the 4 mil. And that is that. We're done. We're done. We can buy basically whatever we want. As in, just whatever resources we may need at any given time. We could buy wiring looms very easily and microprocessors very easily at this point, whenever we need them. We can do that exosuit upgrade that we left behind at one of the other locations. Not this one, though. We're going to actually go back to the... What was it? This one? because we didn't do the exosuit upgrade yet. So let's do the exosuit upgrade. Slot upgrade. If you're going to purchase the exosuit slots, always better to do it early, because they do get more expensive. And for everyone you get for free, it still scales the prices if you had bought them, which I find to be the most stupid thing in the entire world, but hey, that's just how it works. Like, why in the hell? I mean, I don't really care that this is 30 grand, because that's child's play, but this is still cheaper, and it gives us a nice squared inventory. Now, the actual inventory can be expanded all the way out here, the whole grid. This can only be expanded to here, not the whole thing, from what I can tell. Only that much. Is there a way to make it that much bigger? The whole thing? I don't think so. Maybe we could get the whole thing on cargo as well as general, but not tech? Like, huh? Okay, we have plus 10% life support tanks. No thanks. And then we have the hazmat gauntlets, which need stuff that we don't have right now. So we'll worry about that later. What we did end up with is a bunch of money. Hello, thing. You are not good at all, but have a lot of slots. You are a rifle with a ton of slots. I would like you. Wait a minute. Trade-in price 56k. New 1.68 mil. Why does this seem to tell me that it doesn't cost me anything if I trade my current multi-tool for this one? So I don't have the parallel computer upgrade for the visor thing on here, and I won't have a terrain manipulator, so I'll need to make one. But besides that, it has a bolt caster already. Is this going to cost me money? 4131779. It doesn't say. It did cost money. It did cost money. It just didn't show me that it cost money. Wow, that's a bad glitch to have. That is a really bad bug. It's unfortunate that we went from C to C. I would have preferred an actual upgrade. However, this is a lot of slots, and I can work with this. So first off, I will need a terrain manipulator, which means I will need 2 nanotubes and a dihydrogen. How am I lacking carbon and dihydrogen? What? No. No, 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 game. You are high. Also, what do you have? How many nanites do I have? Nowhere near enough. Oh boy. You do not have good mining beam modules anyway, so I don't care about you in the slightest. Get me Hello. You are an A-class hauler. Wow, 17 mil. You are a B-class fighter. I could buy you, but you're only 17 and 3. Ah, 17.8 mil. Wow. Problem with the haulers is they can't really defend themselves, and they are not maneuverable in the slightest. I would prefer an explorer type ship. The explorer ships have bonuses applied to warp range and efficiency, which I'm generally going to prefer over anything else. Haulers, I think, have better shields, but that's about it. So what do you have here? I need... What did I need? Carbon. You don't sell carbon here. You sell dioxide. You sell wiring looms. I think I need you. I'll keep 5 on hand. I could keep metal plates on hand, but nah. Good to know that you have the solar mirrors. I'll need those later. Dihydrogen as well. I can get both of these things on a normal planet. Hello. Free nav data. Sure. You can spend that at a cartographer. Yeah, I want to exchange charts. So this is going to spend nav data, which for whatever reason it doesn't show me how many nav datas I have. Apparently I have 10. This shows me blueprint sites. This shows me ships that need to be repaired. This shows me inhabited outposts. And this one shows me ancient artifacts. There is a merchant type that also would include one for the exosuit stuff, I'm pretty sure. I would like to be able to buy the exosuit things, but I don't know if it actually costs charts or if it costs nanites. I've forgotten. I do want these blueprints. I'm going to exchange for 5. Note that it says secure site of interest. That is a very important thing to note. And I'm going to teleport to my base, my home base, here. My hillside bunker! How's my coffee? Gone. My coffee is done. And we're here to get carbon. Carbon and dihydrogen. Carbon. Oh gosh, this is noticeably slower than our pistol. And that is supposedly the difference between pistols and rifles. This being a rifle. Pistols have bonuses to mining, where rifles do more damage. Duh, because they're rifles. I don't know why a pistol would do more mining. Am I even? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, where is a source of dihydrogen? There. Glorious dihydrogen crystals. Okay, exosuit. Analyze. I need one of those, and I need one of those. Ta-da! My thermal protection is really low. Maybe I should have upgraded that. Just maybe I should have done a thing to help upgrade that. Well, too late now. Oh, that's my portable refiner. Hi, I've got some copper. Oh, I need to apparently grab carbon that's been sitting in here. I forgot about that. Here, fuel yourself. Make me all of that beautiful chromatic metal. I need some. Because I'm out of it, pretty much. You here. Don't mind me while I arrange things differently. Give me... I'll just need to buy a hermetic seal. A nanotube. That can be arranged. Or I can just make the hermetic seal. Sure, why not? And now we have the advanced mining laser, which technically gets adjacency. But notice here, stats. Mining laser enabled. Mining speed plus 15%. I put the thing there and there's no... Nothing. Nothing changes based off of the adjacency. Why does the game not tell me the adjacency bonuses? Why must you obfuscate all this? Alright, I could add a space or two onto this. I've got my expansion slot, technically. Oh yeah, and log. Yeah. Talk to the base computer. Archive recovery in progress. Please be the, a storage unit or something of value. Storage container plans. Yay! Free stuff. Hello? I'm literally dying here. Okay. Get back inside. Now, if we go into storage, we now have access to this thing. There's a problem with this thing. You may notice it needs 5 energy. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. I don't know why it uses 5 energy, but it uses 5 energy. Why a box uses energy, I would really like to know. Who was smoking what? Now, I'm testing this with rusted metal. Can I actually store stuff using the quick transfer menu into the storage container inventory? I totally can. Okay. So you only need to worry about the thing having power when you need to retrieve items from it. Sure. What do I think I'll need in long-term storage? Well, how about that goop? The goop would apply. All of... Well, maybe not all of that rusted metal, but, this guy, that fits. This will be more recent, or closer to now, but you know what? All that can go in there too. Anything else? What else may I want to put in there? Nah, I think that's about it for now. I can see uses for everything else. You've already finished? Yes, you have. Thank you for the chromatic metal. How much copper do I have left? That's a 212. I'll do another 250 here. Well, I just looked, and it does not show up. The storage container did not show up as an item to pull stuff from inside of the refiner. So, I guess the answer to that is no, at least not when there's no power to the storage unit. So it does appear as if it is sort of stuck there until I provide power to it. Now, all I really need to do to provide power to it is to put in a wire here and then turn on the reactor using whatever fuel source I so desire. Now I can access this. Not like it... Well, it does have a couple of things. We'll put that in as well. 20 slots in there. You there. I'm actually going to stop the processing. Well, I can quick transfer to the thing, but... so it does not show up, even with the power to the thing. So there's no way to direct refine from the storage container, it seems. Process more. Apparently out of carbon. Yeah, I will be focusing on getting the solar panels unlocked, but we have reached the end of the stream time for today. Because the hunting of the underground thingies is a little bit, frankly, it's a little bit tedious and boring. I will search for the buried items, the buried treasures, these guys, salvage data. I will search for that off-screen, so I can get enough, and when we meet again on Friday, we'll head to the anomaly station and do some upgrades. Unlock the upgrades, including the solar panel. But hopefully I won't need the solar panels, and we can just skip straight to the electromagnetic power. Hopefully there's something nearby. There's the electro power nearby. But first I would need to unlock the visor for that. Yeah, I would like to unlock the visor, the survey visor, for the multi-tool and be able to get that, and ideally get some of the electromagnet stuff online. Hopefully there's a thing nearby. There usually is. It just needs to be within about 1,000 units from the base computer, and we'll see whatever other mineral resources and gaseous resources are around to, and what we can get out of that. Because it would be nice to set up a actual base that's automatically giving me specific resources. Yes, it's falling. I know. This is done with its stuffs. We'll put this in storage. Sure, why not? And we're going to get into our ship and step outside again so that we can save. We have saved. And that's where we're going to end things off for the day today, folks. With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Shobot. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming an Erudite Otaku member of the channel by hitting the great big blue join button, as well as supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushobot if you're so inclined and able. I, of course, will be streaming tomorrow more of the Factorio C Block playthrough. On Wednesday, it will be more of the well, it'll be the first stream of the Subnautica Below Zero release, and we will be streaming more No Man's Sky on Friday. I hope to see you all on the next one.